You've been with the Vessel Futures Trading. We're back in the market. Today we're going to cover the NASDAQ contract like we did for the last 3 weeks. Ever since the tariff speech right here, the price created a base drop shape, reform, and dropping from major supply to a major demand right here, bouncing back to the minus supply. Sellers get into the pictures, buyers get back into the picture, bringing it all the way back to the minus supply. And basically all we wanted to see for the last couple of days is this candle right here. This candle is reflecting that basically that buyers got back into the picture, and now we have a chance to go with validation to a short position. Why is that? This specific candle is basically breaking the top of the doji and the hammer candle, and now it's a strong validation for us to go in a short position. Of course, we also wanted to see it validated right here with the volume. We don't see yet that the volume is supporting this decision. It's have to be the effort should reflect the results. Means that if the volume is strong, a strong volume of sellers, it should reflect over here in this candle. Unfortunately, it does not match, so it's still not a strong validation. It means that still buyers can get into the picture and bring the price back up. But if we have only to take two options, long or short, so we're only gonna short it. Why? Because we're in a supply area, and when we're in a supply, we have either two choices, either to short it or do nothing. I want to show you how does it look in the 4 hours interval, and I want to tell you why we stationed this position right here. So we see how the price behave when it reacts to the supply area. We see basically this is the top of the meeting area over here. We see the candle basically parallel to this candle over here, touching it in a way. If we stretch the line over here, we see how basically we are, once we refine it to 4 hours, we see a better shape to enter a position. Now we see this candle that was reflecting right here. I'm gonna take this position back, the arrow back, and we see right here, I want to show you how does it look. This is basically the strong validation candle that we see in the day interval, with basically those couple of candles right here, and this short candle. Basically buyers getting strong into the picture. So now we want to check the opportunity to get into a position, and we're gonna at least stretch it to the next resistance line, or make it basically the demand pool, the order block of the demand pool. So within the 50 minutes interval, I want to show you how does it look. We don't trying to catch a falling knife, but as it says, we see over here that this basically creates some kind of a support line right here. I want to mark it over here. When the price crossed it towards down, we know to short the position in a higher we have a higher validation. I want to show you how does it look also with the market profile. This is the night profile. And the night profile, we see how the price significantly dropped from the low value area, and now it's trying to be traded in the unfair value area. This is the area right here. So we still know that we're gonna look for the short position. So where we're gonna take the long position, the short position from, we already see that slowly but surely the price entered the demand pool, the 50 minutes demand pool, and a high option that that the price will perform the next thing is basically gonna come to this area again, trying to basically bounce back to the low value area to retest it and go drop back down towards the next resistance line or a demand pool. We're gonna go to the 5 minutes interval when we're gonna see it, but basically this is a parallel to the next this is basically parallel to this small pool that's been created in the 5 minutes range. And basically what we want to see is the this pattern, basically the price drop into the 15 minutes order block, the pull area, the demand, and bouncing back towards the minus supply, and from here dropping down all the way down. Well done, that's good. But let's see what we can make over here with this position. So we stationed the order over here. Of course, we stationed the order over here. We're basically managing the risk properly. As I'm saying always in those videos, a trader job is basically to risk, to evaluate and risk and calculate his risk. That's all about correct risk management. There's no trading with no losing. You have to make sure that your winning rate is above and the losing, obviously, and you keep a strict journey, and you trade in the way that you are feeling comfortable with your risk management. Means that if you have to be glued to the screen because you put too much in risk and you're not sure about your trade, that's not a good trade in any way, any shape, any form, anyhow. And even if you win the trade, God forbid, if you repeat this process again and again, you're not going to enjoy this ride. It's always going to be stressful for you. So you always want to risk amount that you are comfortable to risk and continue with your day. Of course, less you trade, better for you. It's have to be consistent. Consistency is the key in this game. You have to make sure that if you want to make a life journey out of trading, it's not going to wear you down. So in our hand over here, we took a position within the day, which the ratio is 575, means that we have a lot of meat to scrape from here, basically from this point right here, this short position over all the way to the next demand pool right here, basically risking only $2,000 in order to get almost $12,000, which is amazing. Of course, as a disclaimer, as I'm always putting on this videos, this is not substitution for financial advice. It's just a trading idea. You should always consult with your financial advisor. Another major news for you guys: if you are one of my new traders, if you did not experiment trading yet, of course, I'm encouraging you to get to our Discord community, but I'm usually putting a special every week. This week's special would be the follow. I will give 5 basic courses, essential courses of ours for free for 5 new traders that gonna text, DM, or make a comment, Ben, send me the essential package, or Ben, teach me. Again, this is 5 courses that I'm giving for free. It's a full course, the essential pack. It's a gift worth at least $350. So if you did not trade before, if you're still interested to learn how to trade future, this is a major opportunity for you. Of course, I'm available on the DMs and in the comments. The first 5 that gonna DM, text, leave a comment, Ben, teach me, or Ben, send me the essential package, will get it for free. Meanwhile, I want to wish you successful trading, and I will see you in the next market overview. Of course, for our Discord community, we're going to continue and cover this position during the day and reflects the results at the end of the day. I wish you successful trading. Thank you for watching.